Today we shall be looking on the topic how you came about this spirit husband and spirit wife for those that have been having challenge on this particular topic we want to talk about. God bless you in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. I welcome you to this channel. Please, if you have just been passing, I will plead with you to just hold on for a few minutes and listen to what I have to say. And if you find it helpful and informative, you can like, subscribe so that you can get more videos. And I want to let us know that by the grace of God, I'll be expanding and talking more of this spiritual husband, spiritual wife, and idols. You understand? Because many people, even till now, many young ladies, young girls, they don't even know what is troubling them and how come that spirit entered them. You understand? So for those that are ignorant and you are curious, you want to know how that spirit came about, most of you might have been to different churches, different, counselor to seek for advice, and you keep wondering how did this spirit, how what's the origin of this spirit? How did it start, getting married to you, or making love to you or something like that? Don't worry, on this video I'll be telling you a lot of things about the spirits you need to know by the help of the Holy Spirit. Because, and I want you to know that most things I say here regarding dreams and spirit husband, spirit wife is something that I have personally experienced. I am not the type of person that I don't like deception. You understand? And this thing they said, experience is the best teacher. Although not everything as a human being you ought to experience, especially as a child of God. And even that same Bible talks about, the truth. He said, "Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free." So I want you to know. The purpose of this video is for you to know the truth, so that you can be free from whatever is troubling you. You can be set free. You can be rebranded. You can be renewed, and you can have that free mind. You understand? So I would like you to please be patient, because as it is, this video you are watching will be a little bit long. You understand? Because I really want to take my time. I don't want to be in a hurry. I want to take my time to explain some personal encounter and some personal things that I have experienced, and I know that a lot of persons are experiencing it. You understand? Because everything the Bible said there's nothing new under the sun. You understand? There's nothing new. There's no issue that somebody want to come and share now, because a lot of people do call me for counseling and all those stuff. There's nothing that is new that I have never heard before. Most of the time, you will even read the story in the Bible. You understand? So one of the things I would like you to know about spiritual husband and wife, because I'm talking, I'm not a gender based. So when I talk about spiritual husband, I'm also talking about spiritual wife for the men that are also going through this issue, because you know that some men too, they still have spiritual wife, you understand, that are troubling them. So most times when they meet a lady, they'll be thinking it's the lady that has problem. No, most times their spiritual wife can manifest in their present relationship. So they'll not start seeing the woman like, oh, she's a bad person, she's this, she's that, you understand, not knowing that the problem is from him. You understand? So that's why I said this video is for both women and men. You understand? Any video you see me post here is for the both sex. You understand? I'm not just focusing on women alone. No. One thing you should know about this spirit husband and how they came about their existence, how they came, how they started troubling you, how you had an encounter with them, how come you understand you are involved with them. Let me use that English. How the reason why you are involved with them, how come about it, you understand? One, many can be transferred. Like the spirit can be transferred maybe from your mom, you understand, or your dad. If your mom was a person that had this spirit husband, and it's like a covenant, you understand, it will transfer to you, the daughter, and that is the truth. And majority of this type are very dangerous. The one that they inherit, maybe a lady inherited the spiritual husband of Israel, whether the mom is late or still alive. These categories are very difficult to break out from. There are different type. There are different. Let me just say, there are two or three ways that people contact this spirit husband and spirit wife. But I'll tell you two major. The two major one is the one you inherited. Two is the one you got through maybe your sexual intercourse. You know, like some that didn't know God on time, and even some sisters that even know God, they are still engaging in immorality and having multiple partners. If you are the type that always have one or two, three, four, five boyfriend, know that it's 80%, or I would say 90%, that you must have the spirit husband. You understand? That is just the truth. So, and if you are the type that sleeps around, know there's a tendency you have the spirit. You are not free from it, even though you might not be, because many don't dream of it. You might not be seeing them coming to make love to you. You might not be seeing them, any signs of it, but just know that you have anything that has made you to have sex with one, two, three, four, five. Just know that you already contacted that spirit. You understand? And most times, because you are not spiritual, and because some people dream and they don't remember, so you will not even know their activity in your life. So on the other part, I told you that one that they enrich, that one is very dangerous, because that one, even though you are giving birth, you are giving, as in you grow up a virgin. If your mom did not conquer that spirit, it's gonna still trouble the lady, even though you are a virgin. That's why you see some ladies, even though they didn't have those they didn't live a wayward life, all those sexual things, even while they were in school, university, they still have challenges when they get married. These are one of the reasons. You understand? They still have challenges because that spirit has been married to them. You understand? Through their mom. So they got that spirit through their mom. It's like a transfer, a pattern. I'll put it that way. You understand? So unless you start denouncing, you start holding your ground, you start breaking out, you know, the Bible says right from the age of John the Baptist, the kingdom of God suffer violence, and the violent one take it. So you have to take your freedom by force if you are in this category. So even though if you are in this category, even though you didn't even mess up yourself, you didn't live a wayward life, they will still trouble you, because it's already a covenant. Just like someone that was dedicated to a python, or dedicated to a snake, or dedicated to a deity. Are you getting what I'm saying? Maybe you are dedicated to a deity. Even after that person is no more, the children, if it's a female, if it's a male, they will inherit that spirit. They will inherit. Those covenants will start manifesting unless their parents were able to break it. Are you getting what I'm saying? So if their parents were able to break it, that means they are free. The spirit cannot trouble them, because no more agreements. When you break a covenant, and maybe you wrote an agreement, and people came together and said, oh no, this agreement, let's end it, let's put an expiring date, is no longer in existence. It is gone, it is gone. You understand? So you have to know this, so that when you are praying, the reason why I am educating you on this topic, and I want to go deep into it, not just only this video, you will be seeing more video, is because so that you will know when you want to fight, you will know the gravity of what you are fighting, and you will know how to fight the battle. And let me tell you, the ones that are covenants are very tough. Hear me very well. You can look. In fact, I don't know what to say. Read my lips. It's a very tough battle. It's not something you can just go for 1 day deliverance, 2 day deliverance, 3 day deliverance, and say, I'm free. No, it's a continuous process because they will keep coming, especially when good things want to come to you. They are haters of good things because you don't want to follow. Maybe your parents then they were, sacrificing to them, appeasing them, pleasing them, worshiping them. You understand? So they allowed many of them to marry and have a peaceful home. But we're in 21st century, and Christianity has taken over. We don't live in the age of tradition anymore. You understand? So that's why they are now fighting. Even when you did not do anything, you are living a holy life. They are still fighting because you know why? You don't agree with them and you don't want to worship them, you don't want to give them their food. So please, how do you know if it's a transfer thing? That's another question again. How do you know the category you fall on? If it's the one you just maybe you go through your carelessness, maybe multiple partners and stuff like that, or the one that was covenanted, you will know. The one that you got through multiple partners, those ones they don't last. In fact, they are not even that jealous. They can easily leave you if you pray hard, if you do serious deliverance. They can just leave you and they will never return again. So that's why you see that some of them that used to see these things, maybe a man sleeping with them in the dream, all those things, the thing just automatically stopped and never reoccur again, never happened again because those one was they were not covenanted. It's just normal careless. No, maybe you slept with a man that has those foundational issues. You understand? So you got it. But after a series of deliverance, you got born again and you are dedicated, you are faithful, they will go. But the one that is your parents covenanted with, those deities, those spirits that your parents, your grandparents had covenants with, they don't live easily. Even like I said, even though you married a virgin or you are still a virgin, they will, in fact, most times you will even see that few virgins they go through pains, they go through even you will be asking yourself, but this person is a virgin. How did he marry a wrong person? This person is a virgin. How did it come about? Because the foundation, the Bible says, if the foundation is destroyed, what can the righteous do? So the foundation was already faulty. So it's not a matter of whether she being pure or not. Are you getting what I'm saying? So if you know, how, like I said before, when you notice the one of covenant, you have to sit your bets. You have to sit tight because those ones they are ready to destroy even after you escape. Like when I mean escape, you got married at the end of the day, they will still find their way to destroy your marriage. That's why you see. Let me tell you something. Majority of broken home you are seeing today are caused by them. I will tell you for free. 70-80% of divorces and broken home are caused by spiritual husband, spiritual wife. Are you get what I'm saying? Because when they see that you eventually got married, they will not be happy. And they will now start, thinking of another strategy to use to break your home. But if you are sensitive, if you are the kind of person that knows that you had it before you got married, it is for you now to now equip yourself. Because most ladies they always forget themselves after marriage or just ignore. They no longer fast, they no longer pray, they no longer do those the activity they were doing before they got married. So they just feel after they have gotten married, it's over. No, for the covenanted ones, the day you get married is the day you sign in for another battle. If you were praying for 1 hour before, you will increase it to 2-3 hours because by this time they are now angry. They are now angry that my wife, someone that was betrothed to me, someone that was I got through covenant, has slipped my hand, has left me. So they will look for every manner to scatter that home. But for the one that is not covenanted, like I said, just got it because maybe lived a careless life. Once they pray very hard and they break every soul tie, they'll be free. So they can enjoy their marriage without no obstacles and or thereabouts. So I want to make you understand that the battle of this spirit husband and wife, it has been existing before even you and I were born, and it will still continue to exist. So the only thing you have to do to yourself is to what? Fight, sit your bed and stand your ground. And that's why I advise people, marry who you love, who you know that yes, this person you are ready to spend the rest of your life with. Because if you marry out of pity, and you marry out of maybe finances, you won't be able to fight in that marriage. You know, when you love somebody, you want to go extra mile, you want to do everything, you understand, to secure that thing, you understand. So what I'm saying is, when you marry who you love, it will give you the morale, the energy to fight, to retain that home. Are you get what I'm saying? So that is why I encourage people, please don't ever make the mistake. I know what I'm talking about. Don't make mistake to marry because of peer pressure, societal pressure. No, no, no. Don't. See, you can still marry at the age of 40 and still have peace and still enjoy all the beautiful things than that those one that got married at the age of 20 and 30. You understand? So don't let anything pressure you. So if you know you are battling with any spiritual issue, you have to first of all deal with it. In fact, focus on that first, so that when you eventually get married, you will have peace. Because if you don't deal with it and you rush because of peer pressure, you will you might regret it. I watched a video of recently, and I saw the lady. We all saw the video, it's all over the internet. And when you look at the man and you look at the woman, you will know that no, these two people, you will know that this woman married out of desperation. You understand? Yes, we know that real love exists, true love exists, but just if you are somebody that have foresight, if you are somebody that see deep, you are very observant, you will know. It doesn't matter the age, whether the person is ugly or is beautiful, no. But you will see when a couple they are together, they stand together, they are, even from the picture they are taking, you will know if this person really marry out of love or you marry out of pressure. So please, if you know you are fighting foundational battle, spirit husband, spirit wife, don't marry out of pressure. Deal with whatever is dealing with you. Again, I'm saying deal with whatever is dealing with you there, so that when you get married eventually, you will have peace. And some of you that are already married, you thinking maybe you got it wrong. It could be that that spirit husband and that spirit wife is the reason why you're not enjoying your marriage. I'm telling you the truth. That is one of the reasons why many marriage, like I said, why many marriages are destroyed. Because when the spirit husband or wife eventually see that you are happy, especially when you are happy in your marriage, when you people love each other, they will want to do everything to scatter it. So that's why I encourage and advise people, marry who you love, so that when the battle comes, you will be ready to fight. I can say you will be ready to fight. You will stand still. So another ways again, I would like to talk about that one in another video, but let me just give you an hint. Another category of spirit that attacks marriage, that uses this spirit husband, spirit wife to attack marriage, are witchcraft, witches and wizards. Let me tell you one of the things that they do. They can transform into a man to come and sleep with you. They can transform into a woman to come and sleep with you. And you will be thinking a spirit husband or spirit wife, because they don't want you to know what is fighting you. That's why so many people, they pray and miss. They are not praying the right prayer points, and that's why they are not getting answer. Because they know if you know the truth, like I said, if you know the truth will set you free. So this is another category that uses all the spirit to fight marriages, to fight men and women as witchcraft. You understand? So not because, even though we know it's rampant, spirit husband and spirit wife is rampant, but not everybody that have it. Not everybody. Like I told you, I've already explained it. Some got you through careless living life. Some got you through covenant. You understand? So if you are not in these two category and you are experiencing it, know that something else is using the face of spirit husband, spirit wife to fight you. Is not, you don't have spirit husband, you don't have spirit wife. So when you see them coming to make love to you, when you see them coming to, you know, as in defy your dreams, know that it is witchcraft that is fighting, not the normal spirit husband, spirit wife we talked about. You understand? And most of you that have dealt with spirit husband, spirit wife, and you still see this thing happening, know that another thing, another spirit is taking charge. Principalities can do it. Rulers in in wickedness in high places can do it. You understand? So, but those ones, they don't come regularly. They just come once in a while when they want to attack. You understand? So the one that is consistent, you see making love to you. Some will not even make love to you, but showing you, they will just come and be showing you blue film. I don't know if any of you have had a dream, and inside that dream you are seeing yourself watching blue film, and before you know, your body will be aroused. It will be as if you want to have, have sex. This particular one are witches that carry out these plans. Because if spirit husband want to deal with you, or they want to do anything with you, they come direct. But when you have all this kind of, all this wet dream, we call it wet dream, you see people making love, you see all those form of nonsense, know that it's witches and wizards that are organizing those things, giving you those pictures in the dream. You know why? Because they want to rob you of your blessing, they want to rob you of fortunes. And I will tell you the truth, all these dreams are no good. They are not good at all. If you're a person that sees all these things, you will notice that you'll be experiencing lack, want, rejection, hatred, so many things. You understand? So I'll do a video about that, but let me just quickly focus on this particular message I'm telling you about, so that you will know how to fight. You understand? It is not to scare you, but it is to educate you, it is to let you know the truth behind the things that you are going through. And some of you that have parents, you can sit, like I see some ladies at 40, 40 something, they are not married. No man is even coming to ask their hand in marriage. Nobody is even looking at them. And you have parents. It is very important for you to call your parents, sit them down and ask them questions. Because many might have forgotten what they did. You understand? And another word I want to let you know, if you are being betrothed, because for those mothers that used to carry their children to the sea, to the river, to dedicate, to do all those things, when you grow up, all these things will affect you. I'm telling you the truth. That is why you also see some ladies that are lesbians. It's a result of all these dirty covenants and agreements that your parents had when they were ignorant. Like I said, those days they don't really serve God, they serve idols. So many of them, they married you to an idol, they married you to a deity. Are you getting what I'm saying? So if you are a lady and you are believing God for a marital settlement, and you are going through so many disappointments, no one is even coming, and you have a mother, like I said, if you have a mother, please sit them down. Because you know why? When you want to fight, know what you are fighting, know the root of what you are fighting. Don't just start a fight without knowing the roots. Ask your parents questions. Did you go to anywhere to look for a child? Did you go to any church to dedicate me? Did you go to any river? Did you go to any sea? Did you go to any goddess? Did you go to any place? So when they are able to give you this information, then you can fight. You understand? I will even be telling you names of all these goddess. Like I told you, we are going to be doing a lot by God's grace this year. So you people should just put me in prayer, because each time I want to talk about all this, the secret of that kingdom, I always get an attack, I always get distracted and all that stuff. But this time I've really, really dedicated myself to say this thing, let me talk about it, so that people will be safe. People will know what they are fighting. Like me, I always tell you people, I went through a lot, because I have three, no, we have five. Yes, I wanted to say I have three siblings, but we have five. But I'm only trying to say we are three girls. You understand? Three girls. And I noticed the kind of challenge that I go through. I'm the last girl. My two elder ones don't go through it. Although they too, they have their own battle and challenge. But I noticed that my own was just different. So I started asking questions. You understand? Although I didn't get anybody to give me the full information, because I told you on my other video, when I was very little, I think I was in primary 4, for those that are in Nigeria, but maybe outside the country, I don't know how you call this class over there. So let me just put it, I was in, maybe I was like 6 7 years old when they passed on, and I wasn't even living with them. You understand? I lived with my auntie. You understand? So when I started growing and I started facing strange things and a lot of things started happening, I didn't really know, because then I didn't know God. So I just felt it was a normal thing. But as soon as I got born again and I started saying some negative things, so I made inquiries, I started asking questions, I started praying, and God started opening my eyes, showing me how I was dedicated to a deity. In fact, I even saw the python. I saw the mighty big python. You understand? And they said I was betrothed. You understand? Because this thing affected me in all my relationship. In fact, I can't tell you that this is a relationship, except the one that extremely loved me, that was ready to stick no matter what. They troubled my relationship, they troubled everything. You understand? So I didn't know that time. I just thought it was a normal, stubborn gay thing. But when I became born again and God started, telling me, so when I had the call of God, God told me himself. He told me many years. He said, deal with your foundation and spirit husband. So it was then I now had the knowledge of a lot of things, and God started showing me things. I'll see myself in the sea. I'll see myself, I started seeing, and this spirit man, funny enough, for those that are very spiritual, they will come to you. They can come to you even physically. Because I've seen. Then I saw mine. There was one day I was lying down. I just lie down like this, and I was just taking a nap, and the next thing I saw a huge man at my front like this. I was lying down on the bed, and it was dark, and with this dread of a thing, I was trying to open my eyes to look, see him very well. So as soon as he saw that I was trying to, identify him very well, it disappeared. You understand? So I've seen him countless times, and he has even spoken to me countless times. You understand? So why I'm saying this is, for you to know that I am not just doing video because I just want to sit down and be looking at the camera and be talking to you people. No, no, no. It is what I have dealt with, I have experienced, I have seen the wickedness. They are very, like I told you, the ones that are covenanted, they are very wicked, brutal. See, if they say you will never marry, it takes the grace of God. It's only God Himself. Because as at that time, I saw God releasing powerful angels. I saw Angel Michael. There was one day I was in a revelation. I just saw Angel Michael with a big sword on the sea. It was just on the sea, and the python just, how sea, how big it is. The python just occupied the full sea, and it was just big. And I saw the angel use the sword that was in his hand, I mean the knife, will I call it sword or knife, and cut the python. So then I know that yes. And as at that time, many years ago, I always see myself in the midst of so many snakes, so many, that is why it's good to be spiritual, because when you are spiritual, your eyes will not be opening, you'll not be seeing things, not what they told you, what you will see yourself. So that's why I encourage you people, please, this is 2025, be spiritual, be very close to God. You understand? It doesn't stop. One thing about I tell people, Christianity is sweet. Depend on your understanding and the knowledge. In fact, I think if you ask me, I think knowing God has been the sweetest thing or sweetest part of me. So that's why when I had a calling, I didn't reject it. I didn't run away from it. I embraced it with all my heart, because I found peace in Christ. When I was in the world, I will have money, but I will always have this trouble. In fact, there was one time like that. When I was going to different places because of the thing were troubling me. This one will say it's of Banje, this one will say it's this one will say it's that. I was so confused. But at the end of the day, I got to know the issue, everything, and by the help of God, and by prayers and by fasting. I've done a lot of fasting. Oh. I've done a lot of fasting. I've done a lot of prayer. In fact, even ministers, my colleagues that are men, when I tell them about my encounter, and when they see the way I fast, they will even be begging me, please, woman of God, don't fast. I'm a woman of fasting. I am a woman of fasting. Sometimes when I fast, I lose beauty, I don't care. I lose shape, I lose even my skin color, but because there's something. So be ready. Why I'm sharing this with you, be ready to let go of so many things because I lost so many things when I left their camp, when I left them, because I was among them. Because there's not how you will be you have a spirit husband or spirit wife, you will not be ogbanje, you will not be in all those category. There's no you must be initiated to all those things. So, but when I got delivered, you understand? When I got delivered from all these things, I lost friends, I lost money, I lost so many things, but I didn't care because I know that those things I can recover it. So when I came into the ministry, I started making ministerial friends, pastors, ministers, prophets, and everything. And I was happy. I was joyful because those friends that I thought, people that I've known for years, I'll now lose them for even my secondary school, primary school friends and all those. In fact, there was one that even paid me most. This one was my childhood friend. We went to the same, I think, primary school, secondary school together. And because God wanted to separate me from them, it didn't really pain me, but the Bible says darkness and light have no connection. So be ready to lose a lot of things. When you want to really deliver yourself from all these things, whether you are the covenant, you are in the category of the one that you inherited the spirit through your parents, or you got the spirit through maybe your careless living or multiple partners. You have to be ready to let go, and you have to be ready to let go. I'm just telling you the things to do to scare those things away. You understand? You have to be ready to let go of a lot of things. And if you are still the type, you know that you are having this spirit husband or wife issue, and you are still living a wayward life, you are hurting yourself. You are doing yourself because they will never go. If you want them to go and you are still living all this kind of life, they will never go. In fact, you just open a door for them to stay and sit on top of your head and be oppressing you. So one of the best way, like I've been saying it in all my video, one of the best way to really change the spirit, be on fire. Be on fire and know the word of God. Because even after you are not born again, it doesn't matter whether you're a woman of God, you're a man of God, they will still want to come and try you. They'll still want to come and test you to see if you really know you are. So by the time you stand on the word of God, you can be a child of God, you can be a born again, and you see that's why you see born again. You still see them, these things are still troubling them. But when they see that you now know your place, you're right. Most times I tell the spiritual man face to face, I say, come, look at, I am not light, you are darkness. We don't have any business in common. Just look at me. I'll be telling him, aren't you ashamed of yourself? You're a spirit, I am a human being. So how does it even relate? If you see me those days when I used to talk to this spirit husband, you would think maybe is somebody, you even be like, wait, are you going nuts? Who are you talking to? Yes, for those don't mind the sweat, you understand? For those that are going through this, talk to them, open your mouth, be bold. You can sit down if you feel so. Some of you can feel the presence of them. You understand? Some of you have gotten deep. These ones, if you know that you can feel the presence of this page also people, know that you have really gotten deep. In fact, you have really gotten deep. And many of you, there are some deliverance that you have to be doing, because they are the ones I will be telling. Maybe I don't want this video to be longer than this. I will be telling us the things, the right word to be speaking when you really want to break out from them. You understand? The right word and the right instrument that you'll be telling them, you'll be giving them back. You understand? The right word, let me use that English, sorry to say, the right word that you'll be using, so that they will know that yes, you are ready to let go of them. God bless you once again. Please, if you find this video interesting, please do well to subscribe and help me to share, because like I said, I'll be telling you a lot of experience, a lot of stories, and a lot of things you'll be doing to really be free from this spirit. And I know you want to ask me, are they still disturbing you? Don't worry. I will tell you in my other videos. Not video, only one video, other videos. I'll be putting it little by little so that you will understand. I don't like deception. I know many men and women of God are out there to want to be doing as if, I tell you the truth. And heaven is my weakness, because I believe that by me telling you the truth, God will even be pleased with me. God will be happy with me. You understand? Rather than on my camera and come and be lying to you of what is not. No, no, no. So God bless you. I love you. Remember to always come back so that you can don't, because I'm just dishing out half. Always come back and you can drop your comment. Ask me any questions. I'm ready to answer. Like I told you, I will always tell you the truth. Ask me any questions. If you have any personal question, if you cannot drop it on my comment, my number is there. You can come into my inbox. Ask me any question. But if it's something you know you want to share your opinion on, maybe you had one or two experience, put it on the comment section. I will attend to it. God bless you and have a very beautiful week ahead. Bye. I am Prophetess Elizabeth, known as Betty. Bye.